Hello Anashe. Today I would like to show you my witchcraft haul from Greece. I spent a week in Athens and I bought several things which I'm going to use in my witchcraft. This is a tiny portion of what I bought. I actually spent quite a lot of money, and not all the whole stuff that I've bought. Some of it are stuff that I have picked up, such as herbs and things that I've collected. And I will show you what I got and what I'm using stuff for. So we'll keep the herbs for last. I will show you the manufactured things first, and if you are bored about the herbs, you can you can skip them because they will be in the end. If you want to know more about what I bought and why, I will show you later. Well, first of all, the obvious. I got some Greek honey. Greek honey is excellent. Wow, this really became out of focus. This is Greek honey, 500 grams. This is very sacred to the Greek gods, and it's very good as a sweetening agent to all sorts of situations, but it's also antiseptic. It has healing qualities, and it's going to be used for a sweet jar offerings, and obviously making some healing poultices. I also got olive oil. Israeli olive oil, into my opinion, is much tastier than Greek olive oil, but Greek olive oil grew from the land of civilization. This will help to solve disputes in a civilized manner, and this will also help in all sorts of peaceful home situations. Because Israel, with all due respect, does not have peace, so it doesn't give us so much rest and peace. This bowl, what do you think about this? I saw it was actually not that expensive. It's carved from olive wood. And again, it's very present emits peaceful energy that I want to add to my house. Can also be used to serve to my guests all sorts of delicious treats that could be helping to bring the peace. And it has such beautiful wood coloring, and I wanted something that shows all the colors of the wood. So, like, all the colors of the people could come and enjoy what I have to offer. I got some candles. This is not beeswax, but this is a very long, a black candle that could be used ritualistically. Black is the color of protection. I actually got this in a shop that was recommended by my guide tool. And I got also this big pink one. And I think they sell those now for Easter for some reason. But look at this. This is so impressive. Just adding it like into a candlestick. I mean, look at this. Very impressive, right? Pink candles usually represents love, but in voodoo, pink represents the intestines, like the innards, and they can be used for healing the innards or to represent that something gory and ritualistically is happening. So, if you're in a voodoo situation and you're seeing pink, ask yourself what you're getting into. Don't assume that pink always means fluff. I got this Rosemary soap that is made by Sense of Euphoria. Anyway, by this artist. It smells lovely. It has really rosemary in it, and rosemary is a herb of purification, also herb of the memory, and I hope to use it and purify myself. Wasn't very cheap. It was €5, but it smells so great I had to have it. Also, olives are not only peaceful, they are also good offerings to the gods. I got plenty of those small packets of olives, which are very tasty. I got some Greek delight, which is basically the Greeks say that they invented it before the Turks did. This one specific is with mastic resin flavor. Mastic is a very sacred tree for Asherah, and mastic also helps manifesting things. So this could use to coax and lure spirits to come and do as I ask. It's a good offering, a very good offering. I also managed to get, and I don't have a tiny hand. This is not a tiny piece. This is a piece of black obsidian. And just because the way it's cut, it's so good for divination. I don't need it to be like square around. This lamp itself is so beautiful. I can just sink and look at it for hours and get the information I need. Got this for €8. It wasn't so expensive. This is a bookmark. And this is, guess what it is? Do you want to guess what it is and I'll tell you later? You know what? Guess what it is and tell you what this sin is in a later video. If you know your Greek vases, you know what it is and what this sin is. If you don't, I'll tell you later. This is a bookmark from the Archaeological Museum in Athens. And the information here doesn't really tell you what the scene means. So you have to know something about Greek art to know what this scene means. Okay, probably wonder what those are. Those are basically little vials that contain wax, and that wax is perfumed in a certain way. You just get the dabur out. It's difficult to do with one hand. And you anoint yourself. And this one smells like hypnotic poison. This smells like opium. And it has singer and bass players and flute players around it, and they are very good to increase euphoria. Also, perfumes are good offerings to the gods. And those could be enchanted to do all sorts of things, such as bring love, lust, and sex. Okay, moving on. Wow, this is tiring. We're getting to the end, I promise. Well, this is a set that is made from terracotta, which is glazed. The first item of the set is fixes. Fixes is basically a box that traditionally was used to hold jewelry or cosmetics for women. It was made from clay